people. This is Realz Hand of Love, and my name is Nancy Ndegwa Mama Street, and we are coming live from Vacanza Furnished Apartments, where your comfort is our concern. And I'm here with my very good friend, the person behind our writing, the person behind our social media, the person behind our strategic plans, my good friend, Kate. You're welcome, my dear one.
Thank you, darling. That's a beautiful introduction. You introduced me so well. I feel good. Thank you. So, Realz is a long story, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you would like us to know the beginning, how it all started?
Oh my goodness, when I reflect back on how it started, I wouldn't think that we will come this far. I wouldn't think that it will be this consistent. It just started like a dream. And the dream appeared to me in the year 2022, December.
By dream, you mean you dreamt?
Yes, I slept and dreamt, and I remember in the morning, because I was actually at a friend's place, I woke up and told her, I dreamt seeing children crying and a voice telling me, Nancy, I think this is the time for you to reach out to the street connected people. And I wasn't so sure about the voice.
I would also be worried. A dream? How did you know it's not just a dream? I mean, people dream, bad dreams all the time, good dreams. I mean, how did you know it's not just a dream?
For the fact that it had heavenly burden, and for the fact that it was very consistent. You know, dreaming one dream for a period of 3 days, the same dream, you should be worried, my friend.
Yeah, I get you. I think I would be worried too. So what was the dream like?
I was seeing children crying and a voice telling me, Nancy, I want you to go back and help the street connected people. But having reflect back, my dear one, while I was in high school, when I was coming home, there was a place we used to board a matatu.
Yes.
Around there. When we were boarding a matatu, there were children, street connected children living around that area.
Yes.
And I remember every time my pocket money was ending at the stage, I will buy them smokies and samosas, bwana.
In high school?
In high school.
You are very kind, my friend. You are very kind. I never noticed them.
I imagine I was buying them samosas, smokies, and eggs. But I thought, this is just ordinary kindness.
Okay.
But until I dreamt and saw those children in tattered clothes, and I saw them crying, and a voice telling me, Nancy, you need to go back and help these children. That is when I knew God has given me a burden and a calling to help these children.
Okay. Weren't you doing anything? Did the dream just find you waiting for something to happen? What were you doing before?
It found me very idle. I had just lost my job. It's good to be sincere, by the way. And along that period, my mom was telling me, Nancy, can you look for a job? And I will tell her, I'll look for a job. So I decided to go to Nairobi at a friend's place, actually at Joy's place, Joy Mary Godwin's, our coordinator.
Oh, yeah, I know her.
And I told Joy, I want you to host me for a period of time before I'm able to know what is next with my life.
Okay.
And when I was at Joy's place, Joy, the moment I got the dream, the first person to tell was actually Joy.
Okay.
And Joy asked me sincerely, Nancy, how can you feed street-connected people if you can't afford transport?
Yeah, it's kind of impossible.
Very impossible, right?
How did it feel? Was it scary? What did you feel after that?
It was very frustrating. Imagine sleeping at somebody's house and then in the morning you're telling her, my friend, I just dreamt feeding the street connected children. And you can't even afford a simple fare, transport ya kurudi Nakuru.
It doesn't make sense.
It really doesn't.
It doesn't make sense. So did you come back or did you stay at her place or what happened?
Funny enough, I decided to reach out to my mother. I heard the name Realz.
Yes.
Because Realz was my nickname back in high school, from the name
okay.
Madam Reality, someone who is very real.
Okay.
And Hand of Love was our theme.
Oh.
Back in church, back in Mombasa, where our theme was the first love of Christ. So
Okay.
God told me, I want you to name it Realz Hand of Love, which is a name that was really fought, because so many people told me, no, you should bring off the name Realz. So many people will feel like it's a personal initiative.
Wait a minute, you took us too fast. You were at the name. We left you at the dream part. Are you getting the name during the dream or afterward? Are you talking about afterwards or at the time you're getting the dream?
I got the name during the dream.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't get the finances during the dream. I wanted to understand that.
I get
But
you.
the name Realz Hand of Love was in the dream.
Okay.
So in the morning, I woke up and told my friend, and my friend assisted me where she could.
Yes.
I reached out to my mother. I remember she gave me 2,500.
Oh, yes.
I reached out to another friend of mine who gave me 2,500, and we designed the logo.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
At this time, you've already decided to start something. You've already decided this Realz must be something.
I had already decided all that, but with the wrong mentality.
Tell us about it.
I thought, because I've been supporting my friends who are gospel ministers, they will support me back.
Oh dear, you are wrong. You are so wrong.
Have you ever been frustrated?
I can
Have you ever deleted your friends' numbers?
I can imagine.
Have you ever checked on your phone and said, fake friend status?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
They did not support me. They do not even think I'm serious.
But did you convince them at least? You know, you can't tell people. You told them you had a dream and they just took it for granted. What
Myself,
happened?
I wasn't even sure if I had dreamt.
They made you doubt yourself.
Yes, to the extent, you know, when you're telling people I dreamt, and your friend is asking you, do you have money to feed them? My mother is asking me, do you have money to feed them? You will even doubt yourself if you had the dream.
Yeah, you will doubt. But you know, that is human nature. If you tell me you had a dream and you want to work on the dream, I will also doubt you, because people dream all the time. And again, the dream does not have to be a call of God. It doesn't have to be a voice of God. And very few people, I don't even know whether you realize how lucky you are that God spoke to you at such a young age.
Yeah.
Do you even realize?
It is a privilege.
It's
an honor.
privilege, yeah. For you to actually hear the voice of God and know that this is God speaking to me,
Yeah.
it is very hard for you to know.
It is true. It is very difficult to know the voice of God. And my dear friend,
Yes.
that is how Realz Hand of Love started. That was the inception of the idea. It just started from a mere dream.
It's interesting.
Thank you. And next time we'll be discussing of the challenges I faced on the first outreach. I was able to solve them. And my dear viewer, don't miss out on episode 2, because you will learn a lot on how to be patient on God and to obey the voice of God. Be tuned on our YouTube channels. We shall bring you more and more episodes on how to make your moves when you receive a calling. God bless you. See you next time. My name is Nancy Ndegwa. God bless you.